Welcome to Stuff Lab. I'm Gwen.
And I'm Marty.
And it's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. So, Marty.
Yes.
Would you like to guess?
Mothman.
No.
Jersey Devil.
No.
I can't remember the name of the faceless guy.
Slenderman?
No. I mean, I'll say Slenderman too.
No.
There's another guy who didn't have a face and was like wandering railroad tracks.
It's not that guy either.
Jay the Killer.
Nope.
Oh, werewolves.
Werewolves. So, where do you think they live?
Everywhere that people get bit.
I'm looking for places that have their own origins and mythos.
Okay, so own origins. So U.S. obviously.
Okay, hold on. Let me keep up with you here. So you're saying U.S.?
Yep. I believe Mexico has their. I don't know if it's exactly like ours, but I think it's close. Russia for sure. Western Asia. I don't know all the country names over there, but like west of China. Kazakhstan, Iran, Pakistan, like those guys. Like you just circle all that over there.
Just like all this?
Yeah. And then Europe. Just all
up here also, or just like what we mainly think of Europe?
Yes, mainly Europe.
So like that kind of stuff? Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh. Why did I think that Western... I could have sworn there was like a Western Asian rendition. Huh, okay.
Would you like me to list them off for you?
Sure.
We have Norway, Iceland, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, Uruguay, Mexico, where they're called the Nawal, North America, United States settlers, Germany, France, Ireland, Romania, Czech Republic, Serbia, Croatia, Greece, Rome, ancient Rome, and Russia.
I guess I never thought South America, like, I don't know, I didn't think they had one.
Description.
Is that a Skyrim werewolf?
No idea.
Okay.
I just tried... I tried finding what we think of as a werewolf now versus what it originated as.
Okay.
Here we have one rendition of a description. Half man, half wolf. So as you can see, it has very, very human-like appendages. It's still got the curving in the foot. It's got a very wolfish face. Teeth are kind of enlarged. You know, our general thought. Yep. Big old claws there. A wolf, just a large wolf that a person transforms into. Another is a double. The spirit of a wolf will leave the human unchanged, though the human will be in a trance state, and the spirit will leave and roam and devour people or hunt.
Okay.
3 different renditions of the werewolf. Diet.
Meat. Like anything they can get their hands on. It's a werewolf. I mean...
Yep, so we got animals.
Dude, you had to make it look so cute. Oh my god.
Animals, woodland and farm animals, and other humans. In some regions, if you're cursed into a wolf form by a magician or divine influence, which could be gods or Christian saints, it was believed that a Christian saint could curse you into a wolf, and you abstain from eating human flesh, you'll return to your human form again after 7 to 9 years.
Oh.
Yes. So if you can resist the urge to eat any sort of human flesh for 7 to 9 years, you will break the curse and return to your human form and be oh so human again. Otherwise, just stay as a big wolfy dog.
I did not know that.
Predators. So these are not predators as in like humans, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
What things can you use to kill a werewolf?
Silver bullets.
Keep going.
In all honesty, that is the only one that I can think of that is distinctly werewolf.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, like, I know of like wooden stakes and blah, 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 but that's all. Oh, well, fire, that's kind of all-encompassing though. Mercury. Oh.
So that's how you stop a werewolf.
No, I'm just
So it doesn't have to be specifically a silver bullet, just silver.
Yeah. Yeah, silver knife, silver dagger, silver sword, yeah. I mean, yeah, they were killing them in Europe and they didn't have bullets back then. Medieval Europe, they have bullets in modern Europe.
Yes. You are correct.
No, Mercury I get, but everything else just kind of seems like just how you kill anything.
Well, these were the surefire ways.
They're certainly surefire.
Yes.
So. Emphasis on the fire.
So sure. Breeding. So again, not your common thing, but how do you make more werewolves? What are the...
Contracting lycanthropy, typically through biting and or scratching from a werewolf. I haven't ever heard. I'm sure someone out there has gotten behind a computer and decided to describe it, but that I can think of. Werewolves do not breed in the breeding sense.
Correct. This is going back to common denominators of many countries' lore.
Okay. Yeah. Biting, scratching, and simply contracting lycanthropy.
Being cursed.
Yes, that one. We already talked about that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought for sure I was giving you
Yep, there
great...
was that one that we already talked about.
We're on to status, which I found a whole bunch of weird vlogs, blogs, all sorts of kinds of things. And
Okay.
let me tell you, the werewolf community is alive and well. So status in the wild, how do you think they're doing?
I mean, other than, slayers going after them, I can't really imagine anything else just beating them up at all. I can certainly see a lack of, what do you say, Catholic priests, Christian priests, out there cursing people. Saints. I can't really see many of them anymore out there that I know of. I mean, I think they're probably doing pretty good out there.
So do you think they're doing like A+, B+, C+?
I think probably doing like B+ job nowadays. I mean, there's a lot more people, so it makes it harder for them to hunt. They might starve to death. I don't know.
Well, it's actually unknown.
Oh. Oh, well, okay then. We just haven't seen them in a while.
Well, you didn't go werewolf hunting with me the other month.
Has anybody checked out Lee Ho Fook's Werewolf in London? It's a Chinese restaurant.
So we're on to lore for almost every country. I pulled a bit of their lore.
Just gonna say quick, in this picture, if I saw that, I'd poop myself and run away.
Yeah, you probably should. Probably should. So in Norway and Iceland, the lore is there were two magical pelts found by a father and son while they were hunting, and they put the pelts on, and they were transformed into wolves. They were only able to change back into humans after the 9th or 10th day of being a wolf and wearing the pelts. They burned the pelts afterwards, so no one else would have that problem.
I mean, this doesn't really sound like a problem.
Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. The seventh son of a family would turn into illusion. That's their name for werewolves. Illusion. On the full moon, and the Argentinian president Juan Domingo Perón decreed that all seventh sons must be baptized to avoid this from happening.
Oh, I mean, pretty easy way to just make sure you don't become a werewolf.
Yeah, it is. North America, United States settlers. When settlers noticed the large wolf population, it harkened back to the European werewolf stories, and then it combined with the indigenous people's creature called the Wendigo. That's why we think of werewolves as being the humanoid, because Wendigos were a humanoid monster in the woods.
Yep.
In Germany, the Grimm fairy tales stories count for two different werewolves. The one I had never seen before was a guy just has a belt that he can put on, and he can transform into a wolf.
Okay.
It's a lot of belt-centric.
Belt, pelts, fun stuff.
Yeah, all them goods.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger situation.
Yeah, yeah. A werewolf Zord. In France, they're called the loup-garou. Ireland, a small town, had been cursed to have two people be wolves for 7 years, then change back into humans. And then another two people from that same town were then cursed for 7 years to turn into wolves.
Not fun.
Not fun. Romania, Czech Republic, Serbia, Croatia. The closeness of the name given by each of these countries indicates that werewolves came to be in their mythos around the same time. I did not write them down because I would butcher them terribly. Greece and Rome. A king killed one of his sons and offered his entrails to Zeus/Jupiter as a meal and was changed into a wolf for his disgusting behavior.
Yeah.
So Zeus came down and the guy didn't believe that he was a god. So he was testing him. So he killed one of his sons offered up his entrails, and Zeus was so disgusted with him that he changed him into an animal. And because his mannerisms were so wild and ferocious, he changed into a wolf.
Gross.
Yes. Ancient Rome. A Roman poet in 37 BCE, before current era, wrote of a man named Morris. That's an M.
Okay.
That's how I pronounce it, Morris. He used herbs and poisons to change himself into a wolf. So now we got plants and potions and
Potions.
all sorts of good stuff happening. In Russia, you became a werewolf by incurring the wrath of the devil.
Probably just something you shouldn't try and do.
Yeah, probably not. Fun fact. Okay, so remember the king in the Greece, ancient Rome, killed his son? Okay. Some believe his name is the basis for the term lichen, lycanthropy. His name was King Lycan. Just make sure I'm spelling it right. Being real gross and killed one of his kids. There's testimony in 1692 in Livonia, current-day Latvia, by a man named Theus, that werewolves were hounds of gods, warriors sent to hell to do battle with witches and demons to ensure the devil did not take the failed grain of farmers to feed the minions of hell. He advised that when werewolves died, their souls were received in heaven and rewarded for their service. He was sentenced to 10 lashes for superstitious belief and ideolatry.
Makes sense, though.
I mean, in 1692, standing up for werewolves in a court of law, saying that they're holy and only getting 10 lashes.
Pretty good.
Pretty dang good.
Yeah.
He did well.
Like, I can see where he's coming from, though. Because, like, everyone always says, like, it's always, like, vampires versus werewolves. And vampires are, like, undead and obviously much more demonic than a werewolf. Werewolf is just being a wolf, which is close to Earth, which would be more heavenly. And I can get where he's coming from, but good for him only getting 10 lashings. Yeah.
Good job, Theus. Werewolves, what do you think?
Still awesome. I love werewolves. I will always be team werewolf.
Always team werewolf?
Always team werewolf.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today on Stuff Lab. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.